Hey, it's me again. This is my second attempt to make a video about the topic of me being an abuser. I read some of your feedback and I realized there's a lot wrong with the way I went about things. I was in denial of it all and skimmed through documents instead of giving it the proper attention they deserved, making the previous statement an inaccurate dumpster fire of me deflecting after deflecting. I made that rushed video under emotional pressure and therefore for the wrong reasons. I deeply apologize about that. I obsessed too much over the idea of being called a groomer or racist or problematic. The idea of being irredeemable. Of having ruined the rest of my life at such a young age. So explanations started taking over most of the statement to the point of becoming the majority of the video, which wasn't right for me to do. In the description I'll put some documents to make sure you know the gravity of the situation. But be warned, there are pictures and words not suitable for minors or overall just shocking and offensive. Up until the age of 20 or so, I recklessly involved people, and in this case, minors on the internet with an age gap as high as 4.5 years younger than me, in fictional and inappropriate, fetishistic, shocking or controversial conversations, exchanging art, jokes, and role plays. No IRL pictures or videos were exchanged, and there were no sexual advances or attraction toward the individuals. And then I will delete or urge others to hide such things in fear of backlash. I was doing something wrong, and I take accountability for that. I am genuinely sorry and regretful for the harm and trauma caused to the victims. My friends and fans trusted me. They looked up to me. I was older than some of them. And instead of being an example to follow, all I was doing was being negligent and reckless, thinking only about my fun and getting shock laughs. I apologize and acknowledge that I was in the wrong for all of it. I also take accountability and apologize for the offensive things I said, racist drawings or slurs I couldn't reclaim up until 19. I was aware that the things I drew and said were cruel, things that immoral I have always been against. I was doing it because I knew it was shocking and will cause reactions. I did not think about the real oppression taking place. That's extremely disrespectful and harmful. I'm sorry for having taken part in and perpetuating an oppression. I should have known better. Frequently mentioned is also the situation with my ex-boyfriend. I will only address things that have to do with the public, as other things I believe should be sorted out privately. Our relationship was mostly fine up until I grew a fan base. My fans started to unfairly bully and harass him to a traumatic degree. I tried to write posts or get in private conversations with people as an attempt to defend him several times, sometimes even going as far as making fake accounts to make a video in his defense or investigate where the hatred was coming from and why. None of this was enough though. He felt that me making a video on my main platform, YouTube, addressing the community's harassment will make things better. I never made that video though. This caused him a lot of pain. I was too afraid that with a video like that on my platform, things will get way out of hand and make the harassment worse. Our clash in mindset destroyed the relationship and it left us both traumatized in different ways. I have hurt him as much as he has hurt me. Even so, I don't want any negative attention to follow him from me or others. Please don't look for him or follow him because of me. He doesn't want any association with me or my community. Respect his wishes. And to the people who used to harass him, I seriously hope you have changed your ways. What you did to him was totally unwarranted, and hope you regret it. Otherwise, I have zero respect for you. I apologize and own up to not having done better at handling the situation. Overall, it never was my intent to hurt anyone. I never had prejudice towards any races. I never held attraction or sexual intentions towards minors. I never meant to make my ex-boyfriend feel inferior and unworthy. But my intent doesn't matter in these situations. I have caused irreparable damage, and I'm still hurting and disappointing people right now by mishandling the current situation. At the time of making this video, I'm 23. I've been carrying this regret with me since I was 15. Not a day the guilt doesn't eat at me. Yet, to this day, I still mishandle a lot of situations. I don't want to be like this. I don't like to hurt people. I need to be better. I want to be better. I know there's nothing I can do to fix what happened. All I can do is make sure I don't do it again. And I know a lot of people will feel like it'd be justice to make sure I'm never seen again on the internet. I'd argue that isolation doesn't fix people, and me being off the internet doesn't mean the problem is taken care of. I don't cease to exist when I log off. So, I'm not leaving. I know, it's not fair. I'm sorry for disappointing you. As a compromise, I'm going to go on hiatus until I'm stable enough. After the break, I will continue posting art with proper warnings if needed. I will cease public online interaction entirely. I will make myself permanently unreachable with the exception of anything business or people I know personally. I set up a list of things to get done during the hiatus, so I'm not gonna be waking up one day feeling like I'm nice enough and come back like nothing happened. I'm gonna work towards ending the hiatus, and one of these goals is getting a job, along with getting some important progress on some projects. With that said, I'm in a terrible economical situation. Therefore, I cannot put my commissions and paywall content, Patreon, on pause during this hiatus. Sometimes people have to do wrong things to get by. I apologize. I hope this will ease any concern of me causing further harm. In conclusion, this video is not made to save face. There is nothing to save. I just want to stop running away and constantly living a life where I hope no one finds out how problematic I was, or am. Most of all though, I want to apologize and hold myself accountable for being the source of so much grief to so many people. I am deeply regretful. I don't expect trust nor forgiveness. I've broken promises and lied in the past. I will promise you that I'd be better, but I'd rather let the passage of time to show my ability to one day redeem myself.